Hello, everybody. It's Angelo again. It is day 20 of recovery. If you could do me a favor before you get started with the rest of this video, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Helps the channel out a lot, and just lets me know that I'm moving in the right direction and providing good content for you guys. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, currently for filming in my room. Everybody's moving around downstairs. If this is another good spot, has decent lighting, a little bit of reflection in the glasses, but that's just how it works. Unfortunately, um, it's another day of rain outside, worse than yesterday. Pretty windy, so like I said, can't sit in my traditional spot. Um, Today is just gonna be a quick one, and this time I mean it. um I'm really for some reason I feel like I've hit kind of a wall almost,
Just the three of us. You, me, and this brick wall you built between us.
where I'm struggling with keeping consistent sleep, and it's starting to catch up to me, and trying to figure out how to straighten that out, because I'll crash late at night on the couch, and then I wake up and then I'm not tired when I'm supposed to be in bed. Um, it's a habit that I've had for a while now because of my medication, but it seems to be compounding on top of my surgery recovery. So, as well as the 10-pound weight loss. So my sleep has been a little bit more intense recently. Um, Sleeping some long hours, and then there's nights where I can't sleep until it starts to have like the sun come up, and it's getting tough. I'm trying my best, but today is another day, so we just keep on getting better. Unfortunately, I was not able to really go for a walk today because of the weather. Um, so I am gonna try to do some laps around the house later tonight. See if I can figure out where the walking pad got put, because that thing's been missing for a while, and I used to use it all the time. Uh, However, just gonna do what it takes to just stay active, not push myself too hard. I've been going pretty consistently for the past few days, and one rest day isn't gonna hurt, especially while I'm still getting back to baseline. So if it doesn't work out, that's all right too. But anyway, just really wanted to kind of like touch on some of the obstacles I've had recently with the recovery. Obviously, I'm very optimistic with how everything's gone. However, there's a part of me that does struggle a little bit, because I'm one of the individuals in the family that you know generally has a role of helping with carrying things, and uh, helping people with things that they can't lift themselves. And right now, I kind of feel like sitting duck and a little useless. Um, Unable to help, like basic stuff. I can't even help with groceries right now, and there's a certain level of guilt to just watching someone that cares for you and has been caring for you and will continue to care for you um, do it on their own, and struggle to bring everything inside. So I'm trying to come to grips with that, as well as um, at the same time not trying to beat myself up too much, because they understand. They know that I can't help with certain things. For example, the other night we had some family over, and they wanted to set up a pong table. Um, and basically, I would be one of those people that, you know, goes downstairs, helps with the table, and I couldn't help, so someone else had to do it, and bring it up from the basement. Physically right now, could I pick something up like that? Yes. Um, does my doctor want me to? No. So that kind of leads to a little bit of I guess like an internal turmoil and like dialogue of what the heck am I doing? I would like to be productive, and instead I'm kind of just sitting there. Like I said, the goal is to become a functioning member of society, and uh, right now I can't even help with groceries, so it kind of makes that feel a little bit difficult as well. So yeah, I would say the goal is getting better sleep, um, and maybe once I'm up, stay up. I've been getting up to take my medicine, and then going back to bed because I feel tired, but then I wind up sleeping way too long, and that has its own rollover effects of feeling exhaustion um, later in the day because you can have too much of a good thing. So I'm trying to navigate that space as well as just, like I said, continuing to get better. I'm not really expecting to make this video too fancy. Um, this is a more serious topic. There might be a few little things in there. We'll see what happens. But overall, the legs are feeling good. Um, walking normally. I have pulled my stitches out, as I said before. Head is back to normal. There's no like lumps or anything. You can't see where they shaved. You would never even guess that they did surgery on this side. Um, but overall, I don't feel like I'm. I would like to be a little bit more further ahead. Unfortunately, that's not how time works. You don't just make it happen whenever you feel like it, especially with injuries. So, I kind of just have to be a good patient, listen to what my doctor says, which sometimes is difficult. And I've had the difficulty before, but try my best to do the right thing, set a good precedent for those that are watching, as well as my family. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully the weather clears up and you guys are able to enjoy the weather while it lasts, and then we go into springtime and then eventually winter. But otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day.